Okay, so this is like the third time that I'm trying to film this. There's a cat. Um, this is my vanity, and I just reorganized everything, and I have it looking kind of like how I want it to look. And I kept trying to film this, and several things happened. Like a cat kept showing up and interrupting me, and now he's just sitting there. And people kept calling me and whatever. So, anyway, trying again. Um, this thing is the IKEA Helmer unit. It is 6 drawers, and this is the start of my vanity, and the end of it is like over there, where that like wooden thing is. Um, so okay, from this area, this is my bag. um, this area is what I call my launch pad. So in the morning when I'm leaving the house, this is the last area that I look at. So I always keep my bag here and my lunch and everything else that I need for during the day. That little thing is just a part of my lipsticks, um, which I will show you later. This unit, I forget how much it was, but I got it from IKEA and I have started covering it with stickers, so that's what those are. But the actual contents, okay. So I'm crazy with my label maker, love my label maker, so there it is. And I have like the bulk of my makeup in here. So my eyeshadows, or loose eyeshadows, bronzers, blushes, lipsticks, all of that is in here. And this area is more just like tools and things. Yeah. Anyway, so let's try going from the bottom this time. Headscarves. My Lush headscarves are at the top, and my regular ones are here. I wear a lot of headscarves. Lipsticks. I keep my lipsticks in these things. Stephen buys these for me from a place that's called Lee Valley, and they have like home organization and tools and fishing lures and things. This is like they come empty and they're stackable. The reason I do this, I needed a way of storing my lipsticks like that you could fit many lipsticks in a small area, in kind of an organized way. So when I get a new lipstick, I detube it and I put it in here. And if you're curious as to how that happens, there is a video on YouTube by Dusty O. Hunter about detubing lipsticks. And Dusty O. Hunter is a genius. I love his videos. He's hilarious and he knows everything about everything. And he is especially amazing at storage and organization, so he always has the best ideas for stuff like that. So this is straight up stolen from one of his videos. And when I detube the lipstick, I just take the label off and I stick it on the bottom, so I always know. And then if I want to bring one of them with me, I undo the top, or undo like the lipstick, I get it out of there, and then the lipstick itself can be like by itself like that, like I can bring those two with me, and I have extra like just plain lids. So I just take out how many lipsticks I want, I put the lid on, and I put it in my bag, and it comes with me, and then the other ones stay in here. And I have them grouped by like just the categories that I like. So I have light nudes and dark nudes and true reds and deep reds, blue based versus deep reds, brown based, and so on and so forth. It's all very organized. In this drawer, I have blushes, bronzers, highlighters, and face powders. These are all powder products except for those guys in the back, which are cream eyeshadow bases. And I need to stick a label on here that says that because it's driving me bonkers. But yeah, so like face powders and contouring powders and setting powders all go in here. Blushes go in here, and highlighting powders go in here. These clear containers I got from the dollar store. They were like $1, and it was like the find of my life because they fit these Helmer drawers perfectly. I think I got them in like the school supply section. So this drawer has loose eyeshadow in like red, pink, and gold, duochromes, glitters, blacks, silvers, whites, neutrals, all that. Duochromes are like those colors that when you put them over like a black base, they become a different color, and that's what's back there. This is like black, silver, neutral colors, neutral for me anyway. And then this is like reds and pinks and stuff. And then my glitters are all here. So loose glitter these are all eye safe, so I can put them over my eyeshadow and stuff. I don't know why it's not focusing. And yeah, that's it. Um, Up here, I have loose eyeshadows, blue, green, purple, orange, peach, and coral. And again, they're in these dividers that I got from the dollar store. Here we have purple, blue, green, and then because I don't have a whole lot of orange and coral, there she is. 4 orangey corals. I don't like orangey corals. I think I have some kind of weird bias against them because every time you go somewhere like a makeup counter and you're a brown girl, they always want to put you in basically the same colors. They're like, you need a burgundy lipstick and orangey coral face products and eyeshadows because those look good on you. And yeah, those really look great on dark skin, but some of us like silvers and blacks and pinks and blues and greens and not colors that necessarily the world has told us look good on us. So anyway, that's why I don't have a lot of orange and coral. That's everything that's in the unit. And then on my vanity, that was my slipper. On my vanity, I have the Benny cat, one of the cutest cats ever. This is my epileptic baby. He sometimes has seizures, which he doesn't remember that he has. And he is very sweet, has the sweetest disposition out of all of the kitties, and he also enjoys ear scratches, as you can see. He also likes to sprawl himself out during videos and stuff, so whenever I'm trying to film things, he's like, whatever, I'm here. So anyway, this corner here, back there is where I keep products that I don't quite know what to do with yet. So usually products that I don't want to use, but I don't quite know what to do with them. Mostly right now it has MAC products that need to go back to MAC, and it has foundations that are not my color. In here I have my pencil eyeliners and any eye primers, so like glitter adhesive, eyeshadow primers, color correctors, concealers go in here like that. And I'm not super happy with like the organization of this. I really want my pencil liners to go in this shallow drawer here, but I'm having a really hard time finding drawer dividers that will fit. So for now they're here, but only on a temporary basis. And yeah, so that's what goes in there. And I got this thing at, I think I got it at the dollar store, again in like the school supply area. This is what I keep my brushes in, and it's a condiment holder from a cooking store. So if you're having like a barbecue, you should, and like in your backyard, you can put your like ketchup and mustard and whatever in these. I saw it and I thought it was the perfect size for my brushes. So this is what I keep my brushes in. Someday I want like a carousel. The Pampered Chef has like a kitchen utensil carousel that spins. That's what I want to put my brushes in. It has 1,000 pockets for like different kinds of brushes, and it's awesome, but I haven't purchased it yet. So I've got this for now. And I have it divided, like my foundation brushes are here, face, like cheek and powder brushes are here, contouring brushes, and eye brushes are here. And then at the back I have my brush guards, which I use to dry my brushes after I'm done washing them, and also any brushes that I don't use on a regular basis are just lying down back there. Move the mirror. So this little tray here came from the Anna Sui counter. You can't really tell because Benny's kind of in the way, but it has like a little bow on it. It's very cute. This is where I keep the stuff that I use every day. So my face powder I use every day, my toner, which I use every time I put on my foundation, and eyeshadow primer that I use every day and stuff. And I also, the night before when I'm putting out my makeup for the next day, hello. The night before when I'm putting out my makeup for the next day, I also put in any makeup that I'm going to use. So my eyeshadow, my highlighter, all that stuff. I do it just so I don't have to go digging through the drawers and stuff every day. And, you know, just so like I have everything together in one place. And then when I get home and I, you know, am cleaning up and stuff, I just put everything back and then I take out my new stuff. Over here we have my camera, and my lip liners go in this thing, which is a canister that I got from like Claire's or something like 20 years ago. And this thing is from Lee Valley again. It's like a thing that you fit over a canister, and it has like pockets for things. I just haven't decided what should go in the pockets versus what should go in here. No idea. I really do want to put these along with my pencil eyeliners and my liquid long skinny eyeliners in the shallow drawer, but I haven't done it yet. And then this thing up here is this container I got from Michaels, and I got it with these beads. And originally, I kept my makeup brushes in there, so any kind of like, basically all my brushes would go in there. But then I got too many brushes for that area, so I wound up using that for liquid eyeliners and stuff. Benny's gonna back into the frame in a second. Excuse me. Excuse me. You know what? You're very handsome, but nobody wants to see you right now. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you guys do. Whatever. Here's Benny. He likes to rub his face on things. He also does not like bright light, so he doesn't like the little flash thing on the camera. Anyway, so this thing is from the dollar store. Sorry, baby. This thing is from the dollar store, and it... Benny cat. And this is where I keep my perfumes. So... oh my god. So, this is where they go, and I have, like, Lush perfumes in this one, like the solid Lush perfumes. Roller, like, perfumes from indie companies. I love these, and I actually have said goodbye to, like, all of my, pretty much all my department store perfumes, because I prefer these. They're small, they're cheap, they come in way more interesting scents and essential oil blends than regular drugstore perfume or department store perfume, and they're easy to carry with you because, you know, they're just like this big. And my favorite companies for perfumes are Solstice Scents, right here. This is from Product Body, which is like a bath and body company, and I also enjoy Latherati, which is, I think, I don't know if they still have a store, but it used to be an Etsy shop. But they had perfume based on books, and they had makeup, not makeup, sorry, soaps and stuff based on books as well. So this is Gloom, which I forget what it's based on. Usually it says on the thing. I don't know. Whatever. Sorry, baby. And then in here I have like my sad little department store perfume that I decided to keep. Just in rollerballs because that's all that fits in here. And then I also keep my Bath & Body Works hand sanitizer in here because these are just like waiting in the wings, sort of. Because every year, every Halloween, I go and I buy more of them and I go crazy. And I have nowhere to keep them, so this is where they live for throughout the year. This thing has, I don't know even what's in it. There's nothing in the top, but in this drawer there's like bracelets, no, watches. Many of which have no batteries, so they all need their batteries changed. And I don't even wear watches anymore, so this is just where I keep them. And then this is overstuffed with hair clips and hair accessories, because I used to be all about hair clips, and if I ever grow my hair back, I want these again, like I don't want to get rid of them. And some of them are like totally cute. Okay, that's a bad example, but there's one that's like a little zombie hand, and, oh, wait a minute. Can you see that? It's like a little, it's a hair clip. It's a little skeleton hand. Oh my god. Okay, who cares? Whatever. Hair clips are in there. Yeah, so that's what's in there. On this side, I have my Kleenex box, essential to my morning routine. One of these little jars that my friend Amanda made for me were, you know, like the little stars. And these are basically tools, like brushes, that I don't use, but that are too pretty to be lying down in the thing. So these are my Be Never Too Busy to Be Beautiful makeup brushes, which I love. And, oh, I do use this on a regular basis. This is like my mustache trimmer thing. So when things are getting hairy on my face, I use this thing, the Glamour. And I don't know, there's like other random things in there that I probably could throw away right now. So it's in that. And then up here, I have my jewelry box. So, oh, this is like a lipstick roll that always is usually in my makeup bag, and today it's just here because I'm already cluttering up my organization. But, okay, just to explain about jewelry, I don't have nice jewelry. I have one nice piece of jewelry that's worth something, and that's my engagement ring. And everything else is like random shit that I buy at Hot Topic and Claire's because I'm 12 years old. So this is my jewelry box, which was purchased, I think, at Hot Topic. And when I open it, it's like insane. When I watch videos by Tiffany D, like Makeup by Tiffany D. She always has really nice jewelry and really pretty earrings and bracelets and rings and things like that. And it looks like grown-up stuff. And I'm like, wow, that's really nice. And then I look at my stuff and it's like, yeah, see? I am particularly proud, by the way, of this. New Kids on the Block. I bought this. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I bought this at the New Kids on the Block concert that when they toured with like Backstreet Boys. I was there and I was 13 again. And it was like the greatest moment of my life. And I had to buy a ring to commemorate the event. So there it is. But yeah, so the jewelry that I like looks like this. Definitely not Makeup by Tiffany D. Not her style at all. And then I have like wrist cuffs in there. So instead of bracelets, I have like this bullshit. And then in here I have like thinner bracelets that don't fit anyplace else. This thing, by the way, is where I keep my lip gloss. And I have it, again, divided by category. So there's like browns and nudes, oranges, corals, wines, reds, burgundies. Someday I'm going to change this to like a black one or something that's nicer. But I've had this thing for like literally 15 years. And I think when I first got it, I began putting stickers on it thinking I would eventually cover it. And then this was like as far as I got. So it looks like that right now. If you're curious, this is like nude glosses. Hello. And oranges and corals, again, don't have a whole ton because I don't like those colors. And I also keep any like purples or unconventional colors in here. So in addition to like reds and stuff, I'll also have stuff like this, like my OCC blue lip tarn, whatever. And yes, I did totally relabel it with my label maker and tape it on there because the original labels that these guys came with in the old style, they rubbed off really easily, so before they could rub off completely, I just made sure that I put labels on them so that I would always know. And that's what's in there. I just went through this and like threw away a bunch of stuff, and also this bag is full of a bunch of makeup that I am about to donate to the girls that I work with and stuff, because I went through this thing and found it, plus there's like a makeup palette that's going to someone who likes makeup, I don't know. So I gotta bring this with me to work, in case you're interested. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this thing for now. Okay, so in these drawers, I have, top drawer, we have pigments. So MAC pigments and Sugar Pill pigments come in these big jars, and I empty them into these, which stack. My original idea for this was just like my lipsticks, where if I wanted to travel, I could just undo them and it would be fine. The problem is that because now I have them like this and they stack and they're like that, you can't tell, but inside, the pigment that's in here gets all over the bottom of this. So if I want to take it apart, I have to like take all the, I don't know, it just is kind of a waste of product. So now I just keep them in here, but at least they're organized by color. So pinks are all here. I should label these. And then I have like oranges and yellows and whatever, basically in like categories of colors that make sense to me. These are just the Naked pigment stacks that I buy at IMATS usually, but you can also buy them on the Naked Cosmetics website. Yeah, basically loose pigments and loose eyeshadows that are too big to go in there. I also have all my special effects stuff here, so like false eyelashes are here, along with like spirit gum and glitter adhesive, mixing medium, chroma cakes, anything to do with like fake blood, fangs, anything like that is all in here. So pigments and special effects go in that drawer. This is my face drawer. So this is liquid face products. In this thing and in that thing, I have foundations. I counted all the foundations I have, and I have like 16 of them, which is incredibly excessive and definitely speaks to my makeup and shopping addiction, which I'm trying to get a handle on. I'm trying to get it under control, and I'm actually on a no-buy right now, which means that I'm not buying anything that I don't actually need, like for an undetermined length of time. So all of the makeup that I want, I have to put it on a wish list, and then when it's my birthday, I can ask for it, because that's the rule. Okay, in this thing, this little container, I have liquid highlighters. So liquid highlighters and illuminators. In here I have my face primers, and there's, oh sorry, there's also, I consider these two face primers, but I sort of like, they're kind of highlighters as well, so I kept them separate from the primers. I don't even know. I don't know. And that's just foundation that doesn't fit in this. Many foundations. And then under here, I call this drawer sanitary, but really it's only like cotton pads, sponges, and products that I haven't opened yet. Products that I have backups of. So my all-time favorite lip product is Chanel Rouge Allure Lac in Dragon, and they discontinued it. So Steven, for one of my birthdays, or maybe it was Christmas, I don't know, but he went and bought me like 5 of them. So these are what I have. And then when I was in makeup school, this was like my brow kit. And then I have like unopened products and stuff back here. A couple of empty storage boxes, which are great for bringing loose, like the little loose powders that are here. They fit really nicely in these things, and then I can bring my own sort of homemade palette of loose colors with me when I travel, which is awesome. That's what's in there. And then this sad drawer. Okay, are you guys ready? Completely not organized, but it's all single eyeshadows, and some like gel eyeliners. I don't know what to do with this. I really want to find dividers that fit this drawer so that I can put my pencils in here, and then I'll think of something else to do with these. Probably put them into the Helmer unit or something like that. But yeah. Okay, on this side, I have all of my palettes. This wooden thing is not attached to the desk. It's something that, again, Steven built for me. And originally it had like a train case on here, and then there was another one on the lower level. Now I store my palettes in here because my palettes have gotten out of control. So, again, the dollar store is where I found these things, and they fit absolutely perfectly, which I was so excited about. So they fit side by side, and I have my palettes sort of arranged in like usefulness. So up here are all of my Sleek palettes. Sleek is a UK drugstore brand, which is awesome, and I use these palettes all the time. These are my Kat Von D palettes and Urban Decay palettes here, including my Oz palette and the Alice palette, which I went crazy over when it first came out, and then, you know, used it like twice, and that was it. And then in here I have like customized palettes. So Z palettes that I've made myself, and MAC palettes that I've put together myself before I had a label maker. And this is empty, but it's my Inglot palette. And some like MAC quads and things like that. Okay, and then the bottom one has more palettes, but palettes that I don't use all the time. So here we have Kryolan palettes. I have the, I don't even know what these are called. The Aqua Color palette is in there. The Sigma Paris palette, the Muppets palette, which if there was ever a fire and like Steven was safe and the cats were safe, this is what I would bring after them. It was really hard to get, and Steven had to like, I don't know, he had to like, it's a long drawn out story and I don't want to go into it, but it was extremely difficult to get. They only made 1,000 and they released them like 300 at a time, so it was kind of a shit show trying to get online and get it right when it was released. And they kept selling out in like 30 seconds. But Steven managed to do it for me. Thank you, Steven. He is the greatest man that I know. And I'm very lucky because he's my true love and my soulmate. And he also does things like this, which is like the best ever. And then I have more palettes here. I have like Coastal Scents palettes, which were crazy cheap. And that's about it that's here. My flat iron is way back there because I never use it anymore. Yeah, this like thing is not part of my makeup table. It's like stationery. There's the rag that I was dusting with today. Those are things being donated. There's my label maker, my calendar. Oh, up here is my brush drying rack. Steven made this for me because, again, he's an awesome person. I'm trying to hide all this stuff. Woo! Is all like lush training notes, and I can't put them on camera because it's all like privileged information, you know, about like essential oils and stuff, because yeah. Anyway, so this thing is my brush drying rack. Stephen made it like with the frame, and he picked these guys out, and then he fastened these things, which are in different sizes, to the top, so that it all fits. Let me grab a brush, and I'll show you what I mean. So let's say that I have just washed this brush, and it has a brush guard on it, and I'm ready to clean it. I would just choose one of the holders that are kind of wide, like this one here, and it holds it perfectly upside down so that my brushes can dry upside down. You never want to dry your brushes the other way because water can drip into the ferrule and make the brush hairs loose. So drying them either lying flat or on an angle or upside down is really ideal. So he made this for me because I assume he was tired of walking into the bathroom and seeing brushes laid out on every available surface. And then on the ledge here, I just keep, after I detube my lipsticks, if the packaging is like a special collector's edition, something or other from MAC, then I just keep the packaging. So these are empty, but whoa, I need to dust the ledge here. Anyway, these are empty, but that's where I keep my like collector's things. And then my little Marilyn Monroe MAC thing is there because it can't possibly hide underneath here with all of my postcards. It needs to be on its own. Did I even talk about this thing, the lining? Maybe I didn't. The top of my vanity, see this? It's like a plexiglass kind of a thing, which wipes clean, so if I spill anything on it, I can just wipe it off. But it has that layer specifically designed when Stephen made this so that I could put my MAC postcards and stuff underneath and shuffle them around and make it into like whatever collage I wanted anytime I wanted, and I don't have to worry about getting the stuff like on it or anything like that, which is super awesome. So I'll show you everything together. That's the vanity part that's inside the office, and this is the Helmer unit that's attached, and someday I will be able to have it all in one room. But yeah, that is my makeup storage and organization. I hope that this was interesting or helpful. It probably was neither. Okay, bye.